iPhone 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have a 5.
You don't have a 5.
Do you have a 5, Brett? You have a 5?
When the kids go to sleep.
Oh, you're so cool. You have an iPhone 5? Oh, no. Like, sure, it's my 5. Bravo. Here we are.
Welcome once again to your favorite podcast. It is. You don't realize this, but this is your very, very, very favorite.
I think you do realize it.
Do you realize it?
It is your favorite one.
Welcome. So excited today. We have such a large studio audience.
I'm great.
So honored to have the two guests we have on today. I know. They're in a good mood. You can tell. They're a little spunky this morning. We have in studio today Barack Obama and Mitt Romney.
Oh, wow.
Can you believe that? It is Monday. You know we record these on Monday, and they're having their debate tonight, and they decided to come in here and do the podcast before. So let's bring them in. Barack Obama, the President of the United States, and Mitt Romney. They couldn't make it? Brett.
Rude.
I told you.
I'm sorry. It was just scheduling. Am I fired?
Dude.
Am I fired?
I am. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. We really were excited about these two guests. No.
Yeah. And I know that the only reason they're not here is maybe they're preparing for the debates tonight. Maybe that's the only reason. Yeah.
I'm pissed. I'm going to miss the debates tonight.
Well, I'm not going to miss the debates tonight because it's probably going to be a cat fight like it was last time. Super
We were
exciting.
in, Denise Vlogs is calling. Let's answer the phone.
You're so mean.
Hello, welcome to When the Kids Go to Sleep. How may I help you?
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were doing that.
What do you want? I'm doing a show, Denise.
My HayTel isn't working. I needed to ask you something, but I can ask you later.
No, ask me right now. You called in, you ruined the show. We might as well go through with it.
Denise, we love you.
It's about the order of the clips. I have 2 days worth of clips.
I know. How long is it going to be? Because I found that camera that Kaylee was filming. I'm like, oh, wow, this is a lot of footage because it's like from a couple different days, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's fine. It's not too long. Like, it'll be a normal length. It's just I want to know if you want me to put all the daytime first and nighttime second.
No, because I think it's pretty obvious. Everybody at home that's
what
watching
do you
right
guys
now.
think?
I think what you should do is kind of, if you do like a kind of like a note thing, like Friday, like ding, it's Friday with Kaylee, ding, and then because they're gonna be able to tell it's not the same day,
Or the SpongeBob thing, like 1 day later.
Yeah, 1 day later. There you go, Brett. That's a good idea.
Tell her to look up the SpongeBob template.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Did you hear that, Denise? Brett said look up the SpongeBob template because it's like 1 day later. You can kind of do that.
Wait, look up what template?
Just text Brett. He'll tell you.
Something about SpongeBob. That's all I heard.
All right. Thanks, Denise. You're the best. Now quit bugging me during the show. Bye.
We love you.
I hung up on her.
You're so
That's
funny.
not nice.
It's not nice.
So we were,
Shay's good at being not nice.
We've been in Orlando. I got right up your nose, dude. Ooh, there's boogers on here.
I have a cold.
Colette contracted the hantavirus when we were gone.
Did.
She has like the worst head cold, nose stuffer.
I promise to
upper.
sanitize this microphone when I'm done.
Yeah, Ralph, you're going to need a new thingy-majigger in here. Okay, so a couple things at the top of the show. One, I have a bone to pick with zipper manufacturers everywhere.
What?
So I'm wearing my coat today, this my motorcycle jacket, because I got a motorcycle now. Answer me this question. Doesn't it make sense that every zipper
should have a pocket?
Should zip, when it closes, the zipper should go down. Like if your pocket is closed, you should zip down to close it. I hate zippers with pockets when it's open, the zippers are down. Because I feel like gravity pulls the zippers down. But that's how your
coat zips. You zip up and then it's zipped up.
Yeah, but I don't agree with that. I think pockets, all the zippers, when they're closed, should zip down. Because that makes me feel like locked down. Like gravity pulls it down. Because I feel like sometimes if I pull my zippers up to close the pocket, if I'm riding around on my motorcycle, they might like work their way down because of gravity and stuff will fall out of my pockets.
Because I don't think I agree with that.
Yeah, what do you mean you don't think
because
you agree
I
with it? If you don't have a strong stance, you can't.
If it zips up, then you know the items are secure. And if it like does unzip a little bit, your items aren't going to fall out. But if it unzips a little bit the other way, then the items will fall out because it's facing down.
The pocket's the same, dude. What do you mean?
No,
the hole's the same. I'm just saying the zipper. Like,
yeah, but if it opens up a little bit and it's coming up, then whatever's in your pocket might fall out from the bottom because your things tend to sit at the bottom of your pocket.
But yeah, but if you zip it up, what if the zipper... Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, shoot.
Anyways, not important, but you know what is important?
I withdraw my statement.
The thing behind us. Did you see it yet?
I'm pissed that you were right about the zipper thing. I always thought I was right about that. Because, yeah, the things do sit at the bottom of the pocket. So if the zipper comes in, yeah. Stupid.
Well, it just depends on the quality of the zipper entirely.
We have a note here from Amanda, who is the creator of our beautiful backdrop. If you
Amanda and Amy,
want to make
for this beautiful
when
backdrop.
the kids go to sleep backdrop, we'll use it.
It is our fall Halloween themed backdrop.
That looked like it took a lot of time. They got some, some cutting and some pasting and some stencils.
And pictures.
Got all the kids on there.
And a haunted house.
Halloween fall themed. Hey, Brett made this poster for WTKGTS. Hope you and the Shaytards are doing well. It would be great if you could give my mom a shout out if you are able to use the poster. Yes, we were able to. Her blog
Thanks, Sid.
is freshmojo.areavoices.com. And her name is Sid? Mm-hmm. Thanks, Amanda. What is freshmojo.areavoices.com? That's not like a porn site, is it?
No, we already checked it out. She talks about like health and then like politics.
Health.
So it's like a mixture of all sorts of fun
Did you see
things.
that? That was like a boomerang.
It was.
Like
You're
when
so
I came
amazing.
back. That was awesome.
High fives.
Okay. Anyways.
All right.
I'm really upset about that zipper thing now. I always thought I was onto something there.
Well.
Turns out I ain't as smart as I thought I was.
Right. Turns out I'm usually right.
All right, so this is episode 76. I'm excited. We need to come up with something for episode 100. I was just texting Charles Trippy. A lot of you guys have commented below that we need to get the CTFXC family here on the podcast. We agree. It's just, it's just scheduling. Everybody's so busy.
Yeah, I mean, they live in Florida.
And we were going to see them while we were in Florida, but where they live and where we were at is like a 2-hour difference. And it was kind of hard because he's traveling all over the place. He's doing shows and all kinds
And our
of
days
stuff.
were pretty packed. If you didn't know, we went to the Dave Ramsey Master Series Entree Leadership course, and
awesome.
It was amazing. I have to tell you, if you are a small business owner or if you're thinking about owning a small business or whatever, if you're a business owner in any way, this is like the single thing that you need to do for yourself and for your business. It's amazing.
Absolutely. Entree Leadership. Get the book. It's a book. We went to, it's called the Master Series live event where, we sit down and our coach and they go through all these, everything like the proper hiring people. He talks about at their organization, they interview people 4 to 8 times before they hire somebody because he says you got to keep crazy out of the building, basically.
True.
Instead of just one interview and hiring somebody like, oh, your drug test passed, you're hired. You know what I mean? Like they really like try to seek out and find the best individuals. And he said even on the very last interview, the last interview to be hired is a dinner with you, the potential employee, and your spouse. Because he said,
and you and your spouse,
yes.
or your leader and their leader's spouse.
A lot of really good information. Like Colette said, if you are at all involved in business, even if you're, in an organization where you want to, or you're a team leader or something, I'd highly recommend the book. It was really good. A lot of good information. I like the whole week. I was just like, I got to implement this stuff. This is genius.
This is genius.
But it was fun. We had a lot of fun. We were at the Swan and Dolphin in Orlando, this gigantic hotel. We got to go like on this safari, but we were in classes like 9-10 hours a day. So it was kind of hard to like have a meet up or try to meet with Charles and Allie because we were slammed. We're in the books. We have these huge binders now that we'd like filled out all this information.
Yeah.
So. Okay, well, it's Monday. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. It's time once again for Which Kid Said It? Which Kid Said It? I love my children more. So I think the score is 3-0. Is that correct, Brett?
I believe it's, 3-0.
You can see the tattoos I have right here on my bicep for every victory I got. Those are all the W's.
Oh, you're so tough. You're so tough. I'll punch it for you. How about I punch it for you? Anyways, I'm ready. Let's get going.
I have dominated your face every single time we've done this.
I took
think
an
it's obvious.
exceptional lead
Listen,
last
I've
time.
beat Casey on both mystery shoots. I've beat Colette on all 3 Which Kid Said It.
That
It's
you're
obvious
just
I'm a winner,
really
people. I'm
full
a
of
winner.
yourself, so,
All right, guys, I have a good feeling about this one, Colette. So,
wait a minute. I feel like Brett has totally like skewed this to you.
No, it's a fair game. It's any person can get it.
Okay, let's begin. Here we go. If you don't know how it works, we play a clip of past things that our children have said, and we have to try to guess which kid said it, as the title infers. Let's begin.
So just before we begin, I want to let you know there's 10 questions and 2 bonus questions, each worth 1 point. So you have like 12 tries.
Sorry. Shay looks super competitive right now.
I look at my competition and I think domination. I'm sorry,
All right,
I have to hate you right now. Okay, here we go.
8, 9, 10, yo.
Rock tart. Oh.
Baby tart?
Yes.
Ew. Oh, that was just recently.
Yo.
I
knew it was
rock tart.
because I was that
So
came to my
cute.
mind when he said 8, 9, 10. I was like, yeah, he was
Yo.
just saying that. Look at those Mickey Mouse shoes. Oh, I love him so much. It's been so good being back. We were gone from our kids for a week and we miss them so much.
Totes.
Rock tart.
Totes missed the babes.
He loves when I throw him up in the air. He's like, Dad, hi. Dad, hi.
Dad, again?
Dad. And I just missed him so much. Like, my arms are killing me because I probably spent like 30 minutes throwing him up in the air this morning. It's just like over and over.
And every time he threw him up in the air, he would make like a Batman pose. And he goes, Batman!
And he acts like he's like a superhero jumping from a building. He'll like hold his knee up and put his arm.
So
and I
cute.
feel like he's going to be a really good superhero when he grows up because of all of this throwing in the air. And we got to decide what is he. We're thinking he's going to be Batman for Halloween.
Yeah, Batman or Spider-Man.
Batman or Spider-Man.
He's been really into Batman lately, so probably Batman.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Okay.
All right, next question is postpartum depression.
Suntard.
Princess Tard.
Can you say postpartum depression?
Postpartum depression.
1 to Shay. That's 2-0.
That's hilarious. Hey. Out to an early
touch
lead.
me.
Oh, snap. All right, here we go.
All right, next one is I Love Blood.
Princess Tard.
Princess Tard.
I love blood.
I love blood.
Did I get that one? Was I first
Yeah,
out?
Shay, you're first, but there are still many more to go. You
Are
can
you
still win
going to
this
try?
one.
I have a
That's
cold.
a horrible excuse.
My brain is washed out.
She's got boogers in her cortex. All right.
All right, question number 4 is that's coming out of your paycheck.
Princess Tard.
Shoot. Baby Tard. I was going to say me. Me. I knew it. Oh, Suntard.
Oh.
He said that's coming out of your paycheck.
Shut up, Tubby. I remember that when we shaved a mohawk. We should do that again. I thought he
We
looked
should
cool.
do that again.
I liked when he had a mohawk.
That was
Suntard has
cute.
really thick hair.
He does.
He's different because
So does Princess Tard.
Baby
though. They
Tard's
both
hair
have
is
really
kind of
thick hair.
is a lot thinner, but Suntard's hair is thick.
Hers would get
course.
thicker if we cut it. You want to cut it?
No, who? Baby Tard's?
Baby Tard.
No, shut
It
your
gets
mouth.
so snarly.
All right, question number 5 is my dad is really complaining. He's like, bzzz, you know?
Princess Tard.
Baby Tard.
My daddy is really complaining. He's like, you know.
Colette gets that one.
What the heck? What is she talking
What was I
about?
complaining about?
My dad is like really complaining.
The vlog that Denise actually just called about, there is some hilarious footage of Suntard vlogging. It's been interesting to watch him vlog while we were
I know
gone.
he's actually good at it.
You haven't seen this, but I was watching some of the clips last night when I sent the footage to Denise, and so I've seen this clip before it goes up, but it's been up since you guys were watching this. He says, he's like, I'm going to my soccer game, my football game, so I hope you guys can support me. And I was like, oh, that's so cute.
That is cute.
Okay, number 6.
All right, number 6 is that was embarrassing.
Suntard.
Princess Tard.
Kids, I love you.
That was embarrassing.
That was embarrassing.
All right, that one goes to Shay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Remember that car seat? Remember that car seat?
I
We
do.
still have that?
We do.
That was a cute car seat.
All right, next one is
Number 7.
Dad's creepy.
Princess Tard.
Baby Tard.
That's creepy.
Yeah!
Oh man, I am losing.
Dad's creepy. I miss that painting, by the
creepy.
way. What are we going to do with that? I think if we're going to be out in California for much longer, I want to fly that painting out here.
Well, that just
Happiness
sounds
in
like a
Detroit.
big job.
I know it does. Because that thing is
It's
huge.
huge.
If you've seen that thing in real life, it is gigantic. When I told Ray Art that I said, I want the biggest canvas you can find. How big is that? It's like probably like 8 feet by 6 feet. It is
Yeah,
a
it's
huge
huge.
painting. It's gigantic.
huge.
Okay, number 8.
All right, so it's 5-1, but Colette, you can still win this.
I can?
Yes, you can. It's possible.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat a bunch of ice cream.
Princess
Princess
Tart.
Tart.
Or, yeah.
I'm gonna eat a bunch and a bunch and a bunch of ice cream.
See, there it is. My beloved
Look how
painting.
pretty.
I'd say that's a tie. You both get a point.
Tie? Okay.
Ooh.
I'll give it to her since she's trailing so much.
I don't need your help.
All right, question number 9. I'm ready, Dad. Let's go, homies.
Suntard.
Princess Tart. Baby Tart.
Final answer? Who is that?
I love you, Dad.
Let's go, homies.
That's mommy.
Oh, that's so cute.
He's so precious. He's like a little gemstone. All right, number 10.
All right, question number 10. I want to go to McDonald's. That's not gross.
Princess Tart.
Baby Tard.
I'm gonna go to McDonald's.
I'm on a Princess Tart kick.
That's not gross.
That's not gross.
We call her the sugar princess. Last night because Carly freaking we found Carly's little sugar stash while we were gone.
And we ate it.
She was
It was
watching the
awesome.
kids, and we were looking through the cupboards, and we found this little bag of like all this candy. And so I had like a handful of Skittles, and Baby Tart came and sat down next to me, and she was giving me the eyes, or she's like looking at the
sugar
Skittles
eyes.
and looking at me and going,
And I had
smiling. I'm like,
Skittles.
get out of here, you sugar princess. All right, we got 2
She
bonus.
probably said that
Yeah,
because
you've got 2 bonus questions.
we always say that McDonald's is gross, and she
Yeah.
goes, "That's not gross."
Yeah, we're always like, McDonald's is gross. Okay, 2 more bonus questions.
All right, these are a little different. So, bonus question number 1. In the video entitled Plastic Surgery, posted on Shay Carl in 2008, how many Q-tips did Shay have on his face at the end of the
Oh
video?
no, I'm gonna
A,
go with
14, B, 25, C, 31, or D, 56?
I'm going to say
B.
31.
I'm gonna say B.
31, C.
25.
Okay, so Colette says B and Shay says C.
Yeah, I say C, 31.
Oh, it is B, 25.
Yay, I win.
Come on, Shay, you could fit more on your face than that. That's all I had. Was that the last one? I thought I put some in my beard, too.
No, it was 25. We counted several times.
We counted several times. Yay, I win that one.
Wait a minute.
I guess I love Q-tips more.
There's more. I think I had more in my face.
You can watch the video, description below.
Shay, are you being a sore loser
I
right
feel
now?
like Brett is like, anyways, I swear I had more
You're
than
still
that in my
winning,
face.
Shay. I wouldn't be concerned.
Okay.
He shows up the score.
Okay, next one.
All right, the last bonus
I
question
like
is...
this format. This is like, what is this?
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah. That's cool.
Shout out to eClickNick TV for designing these.
Thanks,
Yay,
Nick.
thanks, Nick.
Welcome. You can hear him.
All right, last bonus
Bonus
question. At the tea party where Mommy Tard got stuck in her chair, what food was served? A,
Oh, yeah.
mangoes and marshmallows. B, bread and chocolate. C, raisins and watermelon. Or D, caviar and Kool-Aid.
Let's say A.
Yeah, I say A too.
All right, A is correct.
Mangoes and marshmallows.
That was fun. I need to do that
Babe,
again.
listen, I'm sorry that you always lose, but I still love you.
Honey, the only reason I let you win is because I know you can't handle losing.
That's true. I'm not a poor loser.
Well,
That's true.
congratulations, Shay.
I'm
8 to 4.
What are you trying to say? What'd you say, Brett? Did I win again?
Oh,
Is
no,
that
yeah, you
4?
won 8 to 4.
Is that 4? Well, it's 8 to 4. 4 consecutive wins. I'm on a hot streak. I'm on a hot streak.
Just brush it off my shoulder.
Brush it off.
Don't brush your shoulders off.
All right, that's Which Kid Said It. A lot of people have asked. I've never actually answered this question about which Dave Ramsey book to read first. If you are interested in reading a Dave Ramsey book, I would say Financial Peace. Is that the one?
Oh yeah, yeah. That was a fast transition. Sorry, I'm still with you.
You're still in What Kid Said It mode. And then let's do a few
sorry.
Twitter, Facebook questions, Brett, if we have a few of those.
Yeah, I would recommend Financial Peace. That's his first book. That's his.
That's not his first book, but that's like his main book.
I thought it was his first book.
No, because remember he talked about that one that he sold, like he had, like, and then there was More Than Enough. The first one was that one that he sold like 1,000 of. Remember? And he held it up and he went and he told the story about how he went and got 1,000 copies and he filled up his car. That was his first book,
but
that's
it was
not
financial. It was
no,
Financial Peace.
That wasn't the
it?
first one. No, because he did that one, then he did another one, and then I think this third one was Financial Peace.
Okay,
It's
I'm
the
confused,
one
but
where he's on the cover and he's holding some money. But basically, if you've never even looked into Dave Ramsey, you've just rolled your eyes every time you've heard us talk about him. Very practical advice talking about getting out of debt, cutting up your credit cards. You don't need credit cards to travel the world. I think there's a lot of misconceptions about people like, well, you can't rent cars or go to hotels if you don't have a credit card. That's bullcrap. We travel all over the place all the time, and we just use a debit card. You don't need credit cards. That's a huge farce. And then, he talks about investing in mutual funds and investing in good growth stock mutual funds that have a 20-year average.
Just being financially sound and not feeling that insecurity and the stress of, oh my gosh, how am I going to pay my bills and what's the future hold for me financially? It's like you don't have to worry about that if you're planning, and that's what it's all about. So,
and you got to start somewhere. I mean, I know a lot of people get discouraged when we say something like that. Well, like, yeah, sure, invest in mutual funds. Well, I'm struggling to make ends meet. We were too. I told a story at church yesterday that there was a time in our life where we literally had $150, to pay for groceries or this bill we had, and we had to pay this bill. And we've gone through those times where it was like we're really struggled, to make ends meet. And you got to start somewhere. That's the thing. Is like if you're in that mode, it's like that's cool. Like everybody starts at one point. You just got to start, applying yourself and working and going for your dream. That was.
But if you're somebody that stresses about money, then you should read the book. That's bottom line. I mean, I think everybody has. And I remember a time when it was just like, that was everything, just how are we going to pay our bills? How are we going to pay this bill? Okay, we got that paid. Now we just got to wait till next paycheck so we can pay this, just month to month, check to check, day to day. And it was just agonizing, really agonizing.
Remember when we lived in Logan, Utah?
Yes.
Why did we move there?
Why did we move to Logan, Utah? We love you, Logan. You're a beautiful place. But
not Logan, my brother. So when we were, how long had we been married at this point?
Oh, we had been married.
We had Suntard.
Princess Tard was on the way. I was pregnant with Princess
Tard was on the way. We were living in Pocatello, Idaho, and my buddy, bless his heart, and Casey's the one that got us into it, got us into this multi-level marketing thing called ACN. And it was basically...
Which would have worked.
If we would have worked...
Had we done anything?
Yeah, we didn't do anything. Basically, ACN was a multi-level marketing phone company. It was called they were desegregating the phone industry. Like where we lived, you could either use... It was like Quest was the only option you could use for a phone company. It was like Quest had a monopoly on phones in that area. So this new company, ACN, came out where you could like sign people up to use this phone service. And of course, like all multi-level marketing things are like, call your friends and family, get them signed up, and then get them to sign people up. You know what I mean? And so we got into this ACN. It's $500 to get started, and we put it on a credit card.
And we were so hopeful.
Do you remember that?
Yes, we put it on a credit card.
Because we went to this convention, and they're like, ACN, it's gonna get you. You're gonna make all this money. And this one guy's like, I make $30,000 a month doing this thing, and we're like, oh, awesome. So we didn't have $500 to get signed up. I'm like, oh, but I have this credit card. Stupid. It's like, it's stacked stupid on top of stupid.
Yes.
And so we start this ACN thing, and I get like my grandpa and my grandma and like a couple people signed up on this ACN thing.
And we move.
So then my friend, my buddy, he's like, he gets into ACN too, and he's like, why don't you move out to Logan? We'll get like an office, and we'll get a whiteboard, and we'll just start hitting this thing.
An office and a whiteboard. Yeah, that's all you need.
And we'll have meetings. We'll have like meetings every day, and we'll just, because we were kind of like salesmen. We had sold pest control door to door, so we were kind of like, we can do this, man. We can start making this money. So we move out to Logan, Utah on a whim. We like literally pack up. I was a car salesman.
We both had good, pretty stable jobs. I worked at a jewelry store.
Right.
and he worked.
That's
as
why it
a
was so
car
dumb, because
salesman.
we were like making the most money we'd ever made as a newlywed couple. Like she had
Right.
a really good solid job as a jewelry salesman in the mall, and I was a car salesman, and we were like, making pretty good money because we were both pretty good with people. And so like, we'd both done those jobs for about a year, and so our commissions were coming in, and we had just bought this little house. It was a duplex, and we had some renters underneath. But we decided to move to Logan, Utah on
like,
this
let's
whim.
do it.
So we moved to Logan,
We can do
Utah,
it.
and we don't have a job. We don't have, we don't have a place to stay. What were we thinking? We
We
literally
were not thinking.
We literally showed up, and we're like, where are we gonna live?
We were just sold on it.
That was one of those times where I'm like,
ACN's gonna change our lives.
we just jumped into it, like, let's do this. So,
Then we get there, we're like, oh, we need a job.
yeah, so I get a job at a granite place. That's
the
where I
first time-
started
yeah.
granite. My mom sends me this text, and she's like, "Hey, I found this posting where people there's somebody's hiring to do granite."
You're sweet, Mom. She's so worried about you.
She's like looking for
It's like,
jobs.
you need
for
a
me.
job.
She's like, you can lift 50 pounds over your head, right? I'm like, yeah. She's like, that's one of the requirements to work at this granite place. And I'm like, granite? I don't know how to do granite. And she says, well, they'll train you. It says you don't have to have any experience. So that's how I started in granite. When we moved to Logan, Utah, I needed a job to make ends meet. And I remember that little desk, that little office we had, and I had this little checkbook, and I'd sit there writing bills out at night. And then all of a sudden it was like, well, I got to stop sending bills out because we only have $74 left in our checking account, and we haven't bought groceries this week.
And we still had a stack.
And we
of
still had a
bills.
stack of bills. So I remember just taking that stack of bills and like, sorry, can't pay you. And I just put them in the drawer and shut the drawer like, we'll just pay you when you get some more money.
Mm-hmm.
And bless Colette's heart, she had to go start working at like a telemarketing place. Why did we do that?
Man.
Why did we
do that? It's just one of those things.
But so here's the question that we always ask, like, if we could have changed something, in everybody's life, you go through all these steps, you live in different places, you have different experiences. Would you ever change anything? Would you ever, looking back, say, man, we should have not moved to Logan. We should have, done this.
Right.
What experience did we gain from moving to Logan? That's the question you have to ask. What was the purpose in our life? What happened there that caused us to be able to be where we're at today?
Well, just gotta look at your life like it's just a progression of things. Like you can't always pinpoint it, but I feel like if we didn't go to Logan, we probably would have been doing well in our other jobs, which would have made us not want to go to Arizona to sell pest control. We would not have heard Dave Ramsey on the radio.
There you go, babe.
Because he wasn't on the radio in Idaho. And just little things like that. Like just the little
You're
things
right.
that happen in your life.
That's what it is, I feel like. Because we
were in Idaho doing good, moved to Logan, crash and burn. We're dying.
majorly. And we had not heard of Dave Ramsey yet.
And we
We had
hadn't.
these credit cards. They are maxed out at this point. Our credit cards were maxed out because
And our
we were
renters,
broke
we had renters in both houses that were not
paying us
us.
because we were horrible landlords because we were too nice.
we were too nice.
And we're just like,
my
oh,
gosh.
whenever
It's
you get around to it.
Because we knew, like, we were having a hard time paying our bills, so
We had
we're like, oh, I guess they're having a hard time too. Crap.
We had
What are
one
we gonna
renter
do?
whose checks bounced like every time he sent us a check because we had
Then he ended up
houses-
suing us, but that's another story.
Don't
Anyways,
talk about that.
so
3 minutes. Oh man.
So, anyways, we go to Arizona
But wait, I want to.
because
Yeah.
we wanted to make some more money. And
Basically,
he had
yeah.
made money before selling pest control, so we're like, so this is what we got to do. We got to get out of this hole
Yep.
and go to Arizona.
So that's what happened. We said, let's pick up, let's leave Logan, let's move to Phoenix, and I can start selling pest control. I've done well at it before, and that's when we started to hear about Dave Ramsey.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as I heard him on the radio, I was like, that's the way that you're supposed to manage money. Like, the borrower is slave to the lender, and I felt like a
true.
slave when I had those bills that I couldn't pay. It was like I felt like a slave to them. It's like,
You cannot get ahead
yeah,
if you're in debt.
you can't get out of a hole if you don't stop
If you keep digging the hole, yeah.
Keep digging the hole, you're going to be in that hole. So you got to throw the shovel away. So we immediately, I remember coming home, we cut up our credit cards, and I said, we are going to work as hard as we can and start paying things off. And Dave Ramsey teaches what's called the debt snowball. He says, pay off your smallest debts first. Don't worry about the interest. A lot of you math nerds out there are like, well, actually, it's financially smarter to pay off your highest interest debt first because those are costing you more money. For instance, if you have a $300 credit card that's at 6% and you have a car loan that's $1,000 but it's at 12%, a lot of math people would say, well, you got to pay off the car loan first because that's costing you more in interest. But Dave Ramsey says, don't worry about that. A lot of what Financial Peace talks about is you need to get the ball rolling. You need to have those little victories. victory. So pay off the smallest one first. So line up, whatever your debts are, put them on a paper from smallest to most. So you have a $250 JCPenney card, you have a $300 Victoria's Secret card, and line them up from least to most, and just start on that first one as much as you can. As any extra money you have, put towards that first one, that $250 JCPenney card. Once you pay that off, whatever you're putting on that, start putting on to the next one. And it's just like you snowball and you go more and more. And that's what we started doing. And the last thing we paid off was our house in Idaho. And then we got to call Dave Ramsey and do our debt-free scream. And because of Dave Ramsey and because of getting out of this bondage that we were in, we were able to start pursuing things like, I started my own granite business, and then I had more time to be a radio DJ.
When we moved here, we wouldn't have been able to if we weren't
there's
on that
no
path.
way that we would have been able to start being YouTubers and move to Los Angeles to start Maker Studios if we were still in that kind of debt. If we were still living in Idaho, working as a car salesman and working in jewelry, we probably would have had that enough success where we would have been happy and we wouldn't have had to go out of our comfort zone. Mm-hmm. And John Acuff actually talks about that in the new book, Quitter. He says that success can oftentimes cause you to fail, because if you get it to a certain level where you're comfortable, it'll cause you not to grow and step out.
Not to keep moving.
Yeah. Check it out, Dave Ramsey.
Yes.
I tell you what, you guys, I know you're like, oh, Dave Ramsey, blah, blah, blah. It will change your life. It changed our lives. We feel free, and we'll never go back. I will never borrow money again. You know what? I don't care what my credit score is, and that is such a good feeling to have.
Yeah.
Dave Ramsey says a credit score is just an I love debt score, and I was always hated that there was some imaginary number floating over my head that said if I was a good person or not. Oh, you're a 600. Now, I don't care what my credit score is, because I'm never going to borrow money again. And it's possible. You can do it. It might take you 6 years like it took us, but you can do it if you just start on that path and start working towards it. Yep. Okay, well, that's a wrap on today's podcast. This has been episode 76.
Yes.
Of When the Kids Go to Sleep. Don't forget to download it free on iTunes. Thumbs up this video and send us more poster boards.
Yeah, it's super awesome. Thank you, Amanda
Thanks,
and Amy.
Amanda.
And Sid. Love it.
When the kids go to sleep.
And see you later.
See you next time.